What's up, guys? So now we got Inklings in Smash, which no surprise, I don't think. I'm pretty sure everyone thought that Nintendo's newest and like one of the biggest franchises would be in Smash. So now we got them in Smash. Everyone's thinking, what could their moveset be, including me? So I want to get into what I think the moveset's going to be. I may or may not have an uncle that works at Nintendo Japan that told me their moveset and gave me an early copy of Smash. So, you may want to take this with a grain of salt. You might not want to. I guess we'll see if I'm right or not when the game comes out, but just saying, you can never know. So, characters moveset. First, we get into moveset. Before we get into it, I want to talk about what they could do with the character stages, costumes, blah, blah, blah. So, I think costumes for this character would be cool. They could have 4 male Inklings, 4 female Inklings, and then 4 male Octolings and 4 female Octolings. And have the colors like, red, blue, green, yellow, maybe even like pink, purple. Could do a lot of different things, but I would not be surprised to see 16 different colors overall for the character because there's so much to work with. And then for the stage, the only stages that stand out to me in terms of like been in both games and are memorable are Black Belly Skate Park and Inkopolis, which is like the main hub world. So I feel like one of those two would be a stage, pretty big, meant for like 8-player Smash maybe, decent amount of platforming overall, and there's just a lot of stuff they can work with using the stage. Now let's get to the character's moveset. I think the character could be a very versatile zoner character built around pressuring people and kind of making them feel helpless. I can't think of the proper word for it, but it's like they push forward, take away all the opponent's room, hit them with projectiles, frustrate them. Oh, overwhelming, that's what it'd be. A very overwhelming zoner character that's easy to play because it's a character that a lot of people are going to want to play. So yeah, and the character itself, since the versatile zoner would have a lot of different weapons represented in their moveset. So one of the most important things for the character would be just setting up Ink with all their weapons, because a down B would be something like the squid form. You go into squid form, and if you're in Ink, you can move really fast, jump out of it, and just do everything out of Ink squid form. But if you use squid form, the down B, when you're not in somewhere with Ink, you just go slow. Very slow. Basically, shouldn't do that. However, in either Ink or not Ink, since you turn to a squid, you low profile a lot of moves. So someone's jumping at you and you see it, you just go, anti-air with this, punish your landing leg because you try to hit me and I'm like Kirby crouching height now. It'll be really cool. And in general, I think the character should be a very slow character because look how slow they are. They're very slow, floaty, look like they'd be light. And overall, you need Ink on the ground to move fast. Otherwise, you just kind of be like Ganondorf speed or Robin speed. So next up, neutral B. I think neutral B is just simple splatter shot. The reason I put this as a neutral B is so you can jump with it and be reverse it. Because I think having splatter shot, medium range, power, damage, etc. would be important. And just being able to kind of do this whenever you want to set up Ink and to pressure people would be important to making the character feel like proper. Like you need to be able to do this all the time if you're playing Inkling. So yeah, next up, side B, throw a grenade. Simple move. I feel like they'd have to make it kind of slow in Smash. It's like you throw and you can't move for a bit. If you want to throw one out at a time, you can't throw it and throw it and throw it. You have to like give a cooldown between each throw. Make it pretty powerful, decent range. Let you get some follow pressure on, so like doing an arc fire with Robin in terms of like, you can get follow-ups, but if you're kind of close, you can't commit to the pressure in the first place. But that's the point, is you don't want to make this too powerful. And it'd be a key part of the character's moveset anyway. One thing worth noting is I don't think having Ink Tank would be fun. Like, they might do it, but I feel like it'd be better to just give a lot of the moves natural, like, cooldowns, or, like, make it so you can only hold out the guns for a certain amount of time. Like, you can only hold out this for X amount of time before it stops with neutral B. Just because managing Ink levels with all your moves combined during a match would be really annoying. And I wouldn't want to be thinking to myself, okay, I gotta set Ink, but I also gotta do this. Okay, I can throw a grenade. Oh, I can't shoot my neutral B now because I threw the grenade. Like, no. No one wants to deal with that. At least not me. So, yeah. Next up, up B. I think up B would just be super jump. You can jump, and it'd be kind of like a mix of, like, deities and... yeah, let's say it's a deity super jump, essentially, where you jump, and you're committed to the arc you go, and you can grab the ledge during the arc, of course. You can, like, maybe cancel into fast fall while you're, like, falling. However, there'd be no hitbox on the start or end of the move. And instead, though, what you could do to make it interesting and unique from deities is you could put a beacon on the ground. So if you up B on the ground, instead of super jumping, you set up down a beacon, And now when you do the super jump, instead of holding the direction to like kind of angle your jump, similar to deities, you could double tap the up B, and instead your character automatically jumps to the beacon you set down. And opponents could destroy the beacon, of course. They go if you land on it and try to punish you, although maybe you could like land with like your neutral B or something as you're landing, just to create a little bit of pressure. Be a cool little way to mix it up though. And a lot of versatility to it. A lot of creativity, like putting it on moving platforms or putting it in hard to reach spots. Maybe you like hit across the stage, now your opponent has to guess, are you going to the ledge or are you going to the beacon? Also, I wanted to touch up on for the ink itself, maybe you could do something like it disappears after a certain amount of time, where if you go into squid form over it, then it disappears, you like suck it up. Or maybe just if your opponent hits it, it disappears, like hits the air in front of it. Or even all three of those. Because you'd want the ink to be there for Inkling mobility. You'd have to slow the opponent down a little bit just to feel like you're playing Inkling. But you wouldn't want that to be too annoying for the opponent, otherwise it'd stink to be fighting Inkling and being like, oh, I'm basically Ganondorf versus this character when they have ink on the ground in front of me. So yeah, really just make it meant for the Inkling to move around in and not meant to be obnoxious for the opponent. Next, the actual like A button moveset. I think jab would just be simple ink brush. You just jab, jab, jab. Quick strokes with ink brush, nothing crazy. Low range, low power, etc., etc. I think forward tilt could be cool. It could be the dualies, and you could hold out the dualies to extend the shots. But you could also roll cancel dualies. So you could do like hold out dualies, shooting, roll cancel. Hold dualies, more not shots, roll cancel again, like you can do in the game. And I think the character's roll would have to be pretty decent as well, because that's one of the few mobility options they have in the game. And it'd make the dualies pretty good if you have like good rolls along with a decent projectile for low to mid range and decent knockback. Forward smash, splatter scope. The more you charge up, the more range it has, similar to duck hunt forward smash. But the thing you could do is you could actually charge it when you're moving in squid form. And so we get like a pre-charge on it. But to balance it out, when you charge it like that, you'd have to let it go at some point, and it'd have a good amount of lag. So like someone could see, okay, you start charging, you went into the ink form, you left it, and now you have to fire it. Maybe make it like Corrin's pin, where you can angle it up or down, make it really powerful, make it have like a thin hitbox. So make it like a very like hard read move, something that's good if someone's off stage or on the ledge, or you just like you're in doubles and you see they're distracted, you can charge it up. But make it so if you just do like a quick like forward smash, almost no range with it because you didn't charge the splatter scope. Next up, down tilt. I can't think of much to do for down tilt. Maybe just like a quick like gun butt. You just hit someone with your gun, push them away. Inklings are meant to be CQC fighters, so they shouldn't have like all these good close range moves. They should be more about like mid range moves. So nothing crazy with down tilt. Down smash though, make it an umbrella. Make it block attacks and projectiles, and you let go of the umbrella after blocking attacks. It slowly moves forward, not much damage, big hitbox, and it really lets you follow up in exchange for how long you have to set up the down smash. So yeah, and the thing is, since you wouldn't have a down smash hits both sides, this character would be very vulnerable to cross-up rolls, which makes sense. In the game, if someone gets behind you, you know, it kind of stinks. You can like move around them, but normally having the advantage being behind the opponent in shooting games, and Splatoon's an exception, is a huge advantage. And the character should thematically fit that, where they don't want people behind them in the first place. Next up tilt, up smash. I think since the character doesn't really do this in games much, you know, they're not really built around like anti-airing you. The only height advantage is actually a big thing in you know, shooting games, and Splatoon once again is no exception. You know, maybe make the character's anti-air is kind of weak, so maybe make like up tilt just like a normal splatter shot or a nozzle nose, or arrow spray above them. Maybe you can make like the up smash, the not inkjet, the tendon missiles, but make like one tendon missile, a decent amount of range, knockback, good amount of lag, and only hits directly above them, so not a good anti-air. Overall, the characters should be built around zoning you out from like mid-range, not letting you get the cross-up distance, and really pressuring you, manipulating you into where they want you to be, and poking out that way. Oh, dash attack could just be the roller. You just simply roll towards someone with it. You can hold it out, or you can end it early, sets up ink. Decent damage if you use a roller. If they make it the brush instead, you can move faster, but it'll be less damage. And the character's grab game would be kind of poor, because if this character's a zoner, they're not really good. Once again, I talked about this character not really being a CQC character in the game, so it wouldn't make sense to make them a great CQC character in Smash. So I can imagine just kind of using their hand to grab someone, throw them away, maybe like fire an ink shot similar to Meat Gunner. And yeah, get some combos off potentially, maybe not. You don't want to give him too strong of a grab game. Actually, I can see this character having a grab very similar to just Meat Gunner, and that's really not that good. It's more like a last resort option to deal with shields or punish things out of shield. Finally, aerials. I think their neutral air would be actually similar to Meat Gunners once again, where quick option up close, CQC, not too powerful, not good in general, but just way to get people off of you. I can't think of much you could do with the character's neutral air overall, to be honest. And also, every single character in Smash Brothers has some sort of spinning move. It's just Sakurai loves to make sure every single character can twirl and be beautiful. So that'd be the character's beautiful twirly move is neutral air. Down air I think would be similar to like Corrin or Sheik down air, where character would launch themselves down quickly, and I think they would do that using the splash down. So they just go like quick splash down, weak version of it. Decent damage, decent power, decent range. Just a good way in general to deal with people below you. And once again, I'll play into the kind of idea that in shooting games, you want to be above your opponent. So in Smash, you want to be above your opponent sometimes, and Splashdown is a good way to be above your opponent and punish them. Next up, forward air, I think you could use the, what's it called? I can't remember the names of it. I was talking about this before with the dash attack. Like the roller, yeah, the roller. And you could have that as your forward air. So you can tap it for a quick forward air in front of you. Decent damage, decent power. It's horizontal. Or you could hold it for a second, make it stronger. Character switches it to being a vertical hitting move with more range and more power, but a lot more lag. And it makes sense because when we play in games, you see a lot of them use the roller with like short hops, not short hops, but just jumping roller, jumping roller, jumping roller, jumping roller. It's a really annoying and powerful move. Next up air. Similar to up smash and up tilt. The character is not really meant to have you above them. So, make the up air not that good. However, maybe make it like a... What is it? The Luna Blaster, so like a low range up air with high power, kind of similar to Zelda up air. You know, make it like pretty laggy, but make it a hard read move. If someone's above you and you read that, you kill them. But if you miss, they get out of the jug for free. Because this character wants to keep you in front of them, really, not above you. Finally, back air. Back air can be burst bombs. So you throw out the burst bombs behind you. Good amount of range, power, speed. It could be like a short hop auto cancel move. And it could just be one of the character's best moves. And it'd be cool because that way the character would have a move the zone in front of her, but also behind her. And yeah, I think it'd just be cool because also we need burst bombs in the moveset. Like when I think of Inklings, one of the specials I think like is most distinctive of them is their burst bombs. So yeah, that is that. And once again, all these moves, which is set up Ink. Maybe with the splashdown actually I just thought about, you could hold down the downer, so instead of letting go immediately, you can make it like an aerial smash move where you let go immediately for a quick splashdown, low damage knockback. But you hold it down and you stall in the air for a bit, and the more you hold it down, the bigger and stronger the hitbox would be. And maybe like at full charge is like a shield breaker move. But of course, it would be really laggy to balance it out. And now, other things to talk about. Final Smash. Inkjet, easily. Like I have all the supers the Inklings have. The one that I think is most unique and most symbolic for them is the Inkjet. And it's just so cool. Imagine running around or flying around with the Inkjet, fighting people below you, shooting rockets at fools that try to run away. So much more interesting than anything else, like Ink Armor, Ink Storm, you know, launchers, Rehar Splashdown moveset, Baller, blah. Tempted Missiles, you have that moveset kind of, Ink Storm, whatever. Could do Bubble Blower as well. But I think Inkjet's just cooler than a Bubble Blower, to be honest. It feels more like a Final Smash to be controlling an Inkjet than it is to set up bubbles. And yeah, that's my character's moveset. I was thinking for the item maybe, you could do like 3 things. One, you could do Toxic Mist, you throw it down somewhere, and the area is covered in like a mist that slows you down, reduces the damage you deal, maybe increases the damage you take, and basically kind of says there's no go zone. That also might be kind of a boring item. So something similar I was thinking is Sprinkler. Throw it down, and you can throw it on a wall or the floor or any sort of like anything really, even on people, and there will be hitbox attached to the Sprinkler. It would just constantly go like hitboxes surrounding it with low damage, low knockback. Set up Ink, and the Ink would slow people down if they get hit by it or they walk into the zone. And you can destroy it with a few hits. Last thing I was thinking, where is it? Actually, you could do an auto bomb as well, but make a homing bomb, a little bit weaker. You could also do a suction bomb, be kind of similar to a landmine. And they can throw it on walls and anything that sticks, but explodes pretty quickly. But where is the last thing I was thinking? Oh yeah, splash wall. You could throw it down and it'd just be a giant wall that blocks physical attacks and projectiles. And I think this would actually be really cool, if not a little bit annoying. And yeah, those are the items you could have. Overall, I feel like this would just be a really cool character to have in Smash. There's so much they could work with. Like, I didn't even talk about potentially use like a sloshing machine, potentially as like a down tilt. You know, you could have like a Splatling as like one of the aerials or one of the smashes. You know, there's so much stuff they can work with. And it all depends on what they want to pull out. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about my potential moveset idea. Like I said, I may or may not have an uncle that works in Nintendo in Japan, so I may or may not already know what the exact moveset is, and you'll never know. And guys, peace out.